Hello, dear children. Today we can discuss another poem on killing a tree by Gieve Patel. So, very interesting, very humane the poem is. Gieve Patel, 1940, and he is still alive. Is an Indian writer in English. He was born in Mumbai and educated at Xavier's High School and Grant Medical College, Mumbai. So he had his education in Mumbai and he was a part of green movement. That means he was always advocating the protection of greenery in the whole world. So he was a part of green movement, and his famous works include poems in 1966, How Do You Withstand Body 1976, and Mirrored Mirroring in 1991. The dominant and persistent concern. So he was concerned with some matters, especially the besieged terrain of human body, its frailty, the immortality of human body, the absurdity. So, what is the meaning of life? So, the momentary feeling of human beings that he is concerned with, and perishability. So, any moment, at any time, human body can perish. So, these all are the major concerns of Gieve Patel. The vulgar social inequalities, especially in India, we are facing nowadays also, we are facing the social inequality and the caste and class system that is prevailed in even in our society now, that continue to assail post-independence India. So at that time, Gieve Patel was seeing all these in its peak aspects in the post-modern India. On Killing a Tree, included in the collection of poems, which was launched by the famous poet Nizam Ezekiel, a very lovable poet, the same temperament he had, Nizam Ezekiel describes man's cruelty to trees. Man is so cruel. Men are so cruel to nature. Nature is giving everything. As Gandhiji said, nature is not for the greed of humans, it is only for the need. But we are craving for everything. We are destroying everything. We are creating concrete buildings. We are making all the imbalance. We are responsible for global warming, and to this contest, we should say we are responsible for this pandemic also. So why we are doing this? Like every other individuals, like every other animals, we are also a part of this world, but we are so cruel. Unlike other animals who are in a harmonious feeling, who are in harmony with nature, human beings are always irritating, always destroying, always seeing how to explore the nature. So, so Gieve Patel was against this feeling. So he was asking why you are so cruel to nature, and his torture to the felled tree continues. So deforestation itself is a crime. Deforestation itself is a huge destroyal. But even after killing a tree, humans are doing many more things to make it finished, to make it done. So why you are so cruel? He was asking. Then the poem is open for multiple interpretations. So after reading, you must think about what all things that are going on in your mind, what you are thinking, or how we can minimize this cruelties, how we can make plants grow, how we can and the tree is the perfect representation, or the embodiment of everything that is coming under human destroyal. So just think about how we can minimize this cruelty. So to the poem on killing a tree. it takes much time to kill the tree. So Gieve Patel was saying that it's not an easy task to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife. So you can't kill a tree by simply jabbing the tree. We'll do it. Sometimes you can kill it, but it has grown. So you must know how it has grown. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth as a seed. A tree is sleeping inside the small seed. So once you open the seed slowly, you can see a small, very micro, very minute tree is sleeping inside the tree. Just open it and see a very. After seeing that sight, nobody could ever kill a tree. Slowly consuming the earth, so that plant is absorbing minerals, plant is absorbing water, plant is getting sunlight. With all these things, it is slowly consuming. And we knew that a plant takes several years to grow into a tree, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust. So, on the crust of the earth, it is feeding many things, it is absorbing light, it is seeing, it is a living thing, right? The plant is a living thing, it is seeing every sight, it is absorbing every feelings of this world. Years of sunlight, air, and water, and out of his leprous hide. Leprosy means you know that it is a disease, that it is destroying the cells of a human body. So, we know that the bark outside the tree looks like a man who is having leprosy. So, small sprouts are growing, it is hiding inside that leprous skin. We know that, we knew that the bark of the many trees are not at all smooth. It is it looks like the body part of a leprosy person. So Gieve Patel was saying the small buds, small green buds are there hiding behind that leprous skin, sprouting leaves. So the leaves are ready to sprout even if you are ready to destroy it. So it is always having that tendency to sprout out from the destroyer. So Gieve Patel was saying that, we should interpret that human beings should have the tendency to sprout from the difficulties. So second stanza, so hack and chop. After jabbing it, you must hack it, you must chop it. But this alone won't do it. So while doing these things, you will again think that you made it done, you made the tree finished. But no, not so much pain will do it. So it is a great pain. It's a living thing. A great pain is there in the body of the plant, but you mustn't kill it to the end. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs. So the next day or in the next day, when we are looking, we could see the small sprouts are coming out from the dead tree. We all have that experience of seeing this sight, right? After destroying the tree, or when a tree fell down and after some days small sprouts are coming out. Then miniature bows. Bows, you know that is a huge branch. So miniature, very small boughs are sprouting from the same, which if unchecked will expand again to form a size. So Gieve Patel was saying that you must be very conscious. Otherwise, that small sprout will come to a huge tree after some days. Next stanza, the root is to be pulled out. So Gieve Patel's mood has been changing. He is advising, or he is saying in an absurd manner how to make the tree fully finished. You have to pull all the roots out. So in order to finish it all, you have to pull the whole root. out of the anchoring earth. It is being anchored. You know that anchor is used for the ship to sink at some place, right? So it is being anchored in the earth. The roots are being very deep inside the earth. It is to be robbed. First it should be tied with a rope and pulled out and snapped out. It should be pulled out with a great force. Nowadays, yesterday I had witnessed a huge JCB, and it is failing many times. And afterwards, with a great effort, it is pulling that tree out, that root part out from the earth, and pulled out and snapped out or pulled out entirely. You must put the whole thing out of the earth. Otherwise, if anything exists inside the earth as life, it will sprout again. Out from the earth, the cave. So a cave has been created there inside the earth, because a huge bulk of this root and wood was there being inside. So while pulling it out, a cave had been formed inside the earth, and strength of the tree exposed. So you know, at that time only you will come to know the strength, how strong the tree was. You must come to know the source, white and wet, the most sensitive. So you know that the root is very tender, it's very white, it is watery, most sensitive hidden part. So it is saying about our heart. When the tree is being compared with the human being, Gieve Patel, or I am thinking that it is saying about the human heart. It is saying about the human emotions. It is saying about the soul and spirit of the human being. So while pulling out the spirit, while pulling out the heart, while pulling out the emotions, we are nothing. So how to make a man destroyed? That it is saying indirectly by the poet. For years inside the earth, it has been hidden inside the earth. We could see only the bark, we could see only the stem out, we could see the boughs, we could see the leaves. But to the leaves, to the bark, to the living beings there on the tree, the root is providing everything. Then the matter of scorching under the sun, you must dry it by the sun, with the help of the sun. And choking means suffocating. You are making the bark suffocating, so that plant or that tree still has life, and you are choking it by in sun and air. You are making it suffocated with more air. We all knew that by the application of more air to our nose, we will get suffocated. Browning and hardening, then we will brush it with paint, we will make it brown, we will harden it by using chemicals. We will make the plant, we will make the tree more hardened, twisting and withering. At last we will twist in the factory to make decorative things, to make furnitures. So at last it is withered away. So lastly you can say that, and it is done. Now you can confidently say that you finished a tree. So Gieve Patel was saying about the tree, but he was saying about the human being. A human being is a baby. It is very innocent. It is very humble. It is very smooth. So from that, the people, the society, the parents, the teachers, everything surrounding the small baby is making it very hard, making it colored, making that sense of caste, creed, and class very hard in his mind. And we are making, or when we are feeling that we should kill one, we should not, or we are not supposed to kill that person in body, but we are, many of us are making others' soul out, others' heart out, others' feelings out, and make a cave inside the heart. So don't do that to trees or even to human beings. So now when I'm discussing it with you, I got that perception of a baby, of the human being. So when you are interpreting a poem, when you are interpreting literature more and more times in your brain, more things will come out, more good virtues, more good values will come out involuntarily to you. So hear more and more, read more and more, think more and more, and act more and more. So this will be a good lesson for you, and take that message, imbibe that message, keep the message in your heart, and do that. Plant trees, plant good seeds in our mind, and don't hurt anyone, don't pull that spirit out of anyone. Be a good individual, be a good human being, then good things will come to you if you are good in one way or other way. So children, hope you enjoyed the lesson. Please share your comments, then only I can improve. I will come with more and more lessons. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Love you all. Thank you.